I got to admit that I'm not one for New Year's resolutions. Decisions made during heightened emotional times like New Year's Eve don't tend to last all that long. Of course, setting goals is important as long as the goal is reasonable and achievable. So as our year comes to a close, let's start a conversation about what you are going to achieve with your voice in 2017.
Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
Hey there everyone, my name is Dr. Dan. Welcome to Voice Essentials, where we develop your voice and improve your sound. Each of us is on a journey of vocal development. Most journeys have a start and an end, but learning to sing, well, it's slightly different in that we never stop learning. We never arrive at a destination, mostly because our voice is biologically aging and therefore constantly changing. So how can we set achievable goals when it comes to our singing? Before we answer that question, let me first explain why I'm talking about goal setting today. I mean, it's another 3 weeks until the end of 2016. Why not just wait until the new year to start writing your list of New Year's resolutions? Well, in my personal experience, New Year's resolutions don't make it past the first bend of the calendar. By the time February has started, most New Year's resolutions have fallen by the wayside. I don't want to make empty promises to myself, and I'm sure you don't either. So that's why I'm starting to set my goals for 2017 right now. Good goal setting is an art form that takes practice, a bit like singing actually, and I've got some great tips to help you set achievable goals for you and your voice in the new year.
Sound check.
The first step to setting any good goal comes from firstly taking the time to stop and assess where are you right now. Your direction into the new year will orientate from your current location, so honestly reflecting on your present position and forming a fair assessment of your abilities today will help you to set a good path for the road ahead. The next step is to identify and refine your goals. Now, I suspect that the wider topic of your goal setting is going to include your singing, but I want you to become even more specific. What is it about your singing that you want to improve or develop? Now, to do this, you might like to get a blank piece of paper and write down the areas that you really want to work on. Once you've brainstormed your big picture, put a line through anything that you've written that doesn't immediately resonate with you. But be careful here. Make sure you're not ruling out the ideas that you simply associate with hard work. Remember, that which is worth doing is often difficult and presents the greatest challenge, so don't just go for the lowest hanging fruit. And once you've refined your ideas down to between 5 to 10 goals, prioritize them. Differentiate between those goals that are urgent and those that are important. As you're doing so, are you seeing any goals that are not feasible? Remember, the ultimate aim of our goal setting is to achieve that which we've set out for ourselves. We want to get to the end of 2017 having realised at least 80% of our goals.
Sound check.
Next, we're going to apply the SMART rule to our refined list of goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time. And when I was in high school, the librarian had a poster that read, "If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it." Your goals need to be specific. So for example, let's just say singing in tune is a challenge for you. So be specific. Identify whether you typically sing sharp or flat, and then work towards fixing the specific challenge. Using the same goal of singing in tune, apply a measurable attribute to the goal. So for example, record yourself singing a verse chorus of a song at the beginning of the year, and then re-record the same verse chorus every 3 months. Is your pitch and intonation improving? The recordings will be a great measuring stick. Of course, your goals need to be attainable. So again, if singing in tune is the goal, don't set yourself the unattainable goal of 100% accuracy. I can tell you now that you will fail. 100% perfect notes are not attainable for most mere mortals, so don't set yourself up for failure by setting an impossible task. And the attainability of the goal also lends itself to the realistic nature of the goal. Working with the same goal, singing in tune, ask yourself, Is the goal realistic? Do I have all the necessary tools and skills necessary to realistically attempt to sing more accurate notes? Are there prerequisite skills that I have to work on first? Remember, you want to be able to achieve the goal, make it realistic. And finally, set yourself a time frame. Learn to work to deadlines. Now, a deadline could be next week, it could be in 12 months. Regardless, give yourself something to pitch at. Deadlines help to keep us accountable to tasks that will help us realize our goals. And talking of accountability, if you're really serious about achieving your goals in 2017, I highly recommend making yourself and your goals accountable to someone you can trust to keep you on task. It can be all too easy to justify a lack of discipline to ourselves, not so easy to justify it to someone else.
Sound check.
Finally, be prepared to regularly renegotiate your goals as the year unfolds. None of us know what the year might hold. Surprises, both good and bad, await us in the new year's calendar. So it's important to remain responsive and flexible to the unknown. For example, if a seafaring captain is suddenly made aware of a storm brewing on his current pathway, the wise captain will navigate around the storm, saving the ship and its cargo from possible disaster. I sincerely hope that 2017 doesn't hit you with any serious storms, but if it does, be prepared to renegotiate your goals. As always, I hope today's video has been helpful. I'm super excited about 2017. I'm really looking forward to a new year with you all here on YouTube. Perhaps you already have some goals set for the start of the new year. If you feel comfortable enough, share one or two of your goals in the comment sections below. But be warned, everyone here on the Voice Essentials community is likely to keep you accountable to those stated goals. Anywho, I'll see you in the next Voice Essentials video. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.